Governor Boyd McCleary on Monday, September 3rd, delivered a speech from the throne outlining the government's legislative program for the second session of the House. Describing the program as an ambitious one, Governor McCleary said government fully recognizes the importance of modernizing legislation in key areas as a way of enhancing the territory's infrastructure and promoting a better quality of life for its residents. According to Governor McCleary, the upcoming session of the House will see the continuation of significant legislative reform to ensure that the territory is capable to meet the ever-changing international standards. Several outdated legislations will be amended, while others will be modernized and changed to comply with the Virgin Islands Constitution Order 2007. One such amendment is currently before the House, the Public Finance Management Act, which will bring the Act in line with the Protocols for Effective Financial Management.
Madam Speaker, the Protocols for Effective Financial Management, signed on the 23rd of April this year, illustrate a maturing partnership between the UK and the Virgin Islands. This agreement sets out my government's commitment to the fiscally responsible management of the territory's financial resources and the UK government's commitment in assisting us to reach and maintain this goal. The amendments to the Public Finance Management Act that are now before this Honourable House strengthen the current Act and provide minimal acceptable standards of governance, more transparent and responsible fiscal management, and higher accountability to the people of this territory.
The Governor also announced the government's plans to allow basic food items to be imported duty-free to ensure affordability and keep money circulating in the economy.
Madam Speaker, my government is conscious of the dire effects of the global economic downturn on these Virgin Islands. Steps will be taken to continue the review of the existing customs tariff regime with a view to keeping more money in the pockets of residents. My government will also determine a basket of goods or basic items which are critical to the living of the territory to be imported duty-free. The goal here is to ensure affordability of basic items and to keep money circulating in the economy. In addition, Madam Speaker, the Virgin Islands Customs Management and Duties Act presently does not make provision for the governments of the OECS member states and the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court to be exempted from taxes, customs duties and import or export duties. My government is therefore committed to the amendment of the Act to allow for the strengthening of our regional relationships.
A new piece of legislation mentioned in the speech is the introduction of a Mental Health Act for the provision of modern psychiatric facilities to include care and services for mental patients.
I'm also pleased to report, Madam Speaker, that preparations are at an advanced level for the introduction of a new Mental Health Act. The new Act will bring about enhanced arrangements for the provision of mental health care services and will promote the reintegration into society of persons who, as a result of past mental health problems, encounter difficulties in their family, educational, professional or social lives. Madam Speaker, my government is also well seized of the need to make modern psychiatric facilities and methods of treatment of mental patients available to the public and will endeavour to do so within the appropriate legal framework.
The Governor said alternative energy would continue to be a priority for government, and to support this initiative, components of the Electricity Ordinance will be modernized to allow for changes such as interconnecting renewable energy alternatives onto the grid. Other legislative developments included in the speech covered stimulating the economy, improving the standard of living, improving social services and healthcare, strengthening the educational sector, protecting our borders, enhancing law, order and public safety, public sector reform, communications and infrastructure, and the re-establishing and strengthening of regional and international relations. The Governor delivers a speech from the throne at the beginning of each new session of the House of Assembly. The government prepares a speech on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, in whom the executive authority is vested and who is also part of the legislature. It is the vehicle used by the elected government to set out its legislative program for the ensuing year.